definitely got a, well, son of a bitch. Definitely got to cable this internet connection tomorrow. Huh, I forgot I had full sulfite. Oh. So much better on cable internet. That isn't. That's called Wi-Fi spikes. No, no. It's like we hit an unlistened to track list too. Fuck yeah. Hey Paper, how's it going? Oh, it's good to have home internet again. I gotta say that much. You don't realize how good home internet is until you don't have it, and then you're like, oh, thank God I got it again. I got through it, man. I think I spent a week arguing with the internet service provider until they came out today and were like, oh yeah, there's an underground fault to your property. I was like, oh yeah, I just spent a week telling you that. Could have solved it in one day. So yeah, anyway, problem fixed, and yeah, I just got a hard cable the connection tomorrow night. It's running on a Wi-Fi adapter on the PC, which isn't great. Definitely not stable enough for streaming from what I can see here. But I'll get creative with my wiring skills tomorrow. There might be a few stutters with lag spikes because Wi-Fi ain't that good. But the plus side is, oh shit, look at that ping spike. The plus side is I'll be looking at doing a multi-camera stream with like Warhammer painting and stuff like that moving forwards as well. I got a second office upstairs. Cheers, man. It's good to be back. I missed logging on online almost every other night and whatnot. Oh yeah, before heading to work. Yeah, I got to get this king count up from 9. It's a disappointing number. I need to increase that. Eyes are a bit strained tonight too. We'd be like, what, 6 weeks in the league now, I think? Or 7 weeks? Need to double check where we are in the league scale. I need to get my... I had another build I was working on as well that I need to get on track. I have a feeling there's a Crystal King potentially up there. Let's go up that way, see what the go is. Hey, Curls. Yeah, new house, new setup, new everything, new desk. It's, yeah, it's been an experience. But handed over the keys to the old place today, and done with the old place now, so yeah, this is the new digs. I got to do like a video on a walkthrough of the house, and it gets crazier. So upstairs I have another whole office, which is for Warhammer painting and 3D printing and everything, and it's networked with a second streaming setup with a second gaming PC, which is my old streaming setup. And yeah, double camera setup as well. So I'll probably do something with that on maybe Friday or Saturday night. Hey Chikorita. 7 weeks on Thursday, eh? I need to have a look at some new builds. I gotta complete that Warhammer shelf and then get some crazy ideas to do some cool Warhammer like dioramas and stuff. Yeah, man. It was one of the reasons why I wanted a 3-bedroom house, was so I'd have like a 3D printing hobby room. So yeah. Now and again you'll see me pop up there and be like, hey, let's do something cool. Let's like 3D print and paint Warhammer and shit like that on stream. Talk you through how I paint and everything. Oh, there won't be a Crystal King there. I bought the house. It's mine. My asset. I didn't want to rent anymore because it just, what's the point? They're raising the price of the rents where I live pretty significantly, and I went, well, it became pretty cost effective to buy. And like, you know, once you buy it, it's like, well, what am I saving up for now? Literally anything I want, because I now own my own house, car's paid off. The only debt I have is a home loan, and yeah. It was not cheap. Nearly 16 years of my life to save enough money to do it, so. Yeah, Dell, it went well, man. Like, it was a long week, week and a bit. But yeah, I'm all set up, and yeah, NBN's got installed today, so I'm right as rain. I just got to do some rewiring of where my router is and hard link the connection in this office here. But yeah. Yeah, that was the other thing. Like, I was 30. A lot of people told me get in like the earlier you get in, the better off you are. So the plus side is like if I move, I'm going to keep this place because it's a great investment property too. The leasing allows me to negatively gear if I wanted to. So I can fully recover on the loan and make profit out of it. So, because it has a lot of amenities. I actually have like a big window thing out the back that backs onto like this big cyclodrome field, and it has this crazy breeze. It's awesome. And what's also awesome is this song. And as you can see, it's fully LED'd out there. Everything's LED'd. The whole fucking house is like lit up like a Christmas tree. Yeah, there's definitely going to be I'll do a video on the weekend. I got to clean the outside. I'm going to install some fake grass in the back and shit. And it's going to be awesome. Thinking about putting a mini golf thing in the back like courtyard. Thanks for the follow, Bonnie. Gotta fix this connection so badly. Fucking Wi-Fi. This will be the Ignite, Vortex Ignite Elementalist that's on the channel. There should be 2 videos, and I need to do like a video optimizing it further. Hopefully tonight I get some crystal king. Oh, that's pretty good, man. What the fuck? This reminds me of like when I used to play Call of Duty on a USB Wi-Fi dongle. And it's just like, this is frustrating, but it's Wi-Fi, so I gotta be patient. Fixing this tomorrow. Oh yeah? Yeah, I was doing invitations, I think the other night. That's a pretty cool mod. Increases and reductions to damage with Veil skills also apply to non-Veil skills, which would be pretty OP on a melee build. That might actually be something worth building around. Oh yeah, man. Good luck. I already bricked 50 something div worth of that shit this league. Did you brick it? No, they didn't. It just sometimes is a bit of a pain in the ass to try and get. Nah, man, I'm not taking that hate, man. I'm not taking that hate. You're on your own. You just have to gamble that shit and see what happens. Nah, the further down you go, the more he spawns, but the harder he is. But even at 400, he can be difficult to find sometimes. Like in this whole league, I've only found 7, but it's been profitable every time, almost. Within reason. Not always profitable. I sort of don't know what... I don't know if I want to finish the minion build I was working on at the moment. Or, because I put some currency there. Or if I want to save currency and put it into something else at this stage. I'm not 100% sure. Whoa. That would be good if the mods are actually decent. Thanks for the sub, Bonnie. Appreciate it, man. Hey, and there we go. We might have something down here. What's that? Molten cavities, so organics. Yeah, that's usually why I don't push down that far, because he can be completely unkillable. If he has pen rolls, he'll just wreck your face. Like, about 400, usually 400, 450 tends to be a good sweet spot for like a well-developed build. Thanks for the follow, YY, or WeY. That's awesome, man. Man, Delve's where it's at. Actually, one of the worst things about moving in the last week is not being able to delve as much as I usually have. This Saturday is just gonna be fucking delve all day. Got that damn Wi-Fi latency. That's it, man. Nothing else completes you as much as depth delving. You're just like, oh, this is okay to farm, but it's just not the same. Plus also the XP gain in delves is crazy good. Oh, really? What build on the Trickster? Come here, Oral. Man, these lag spikes are madhouse bad. Oh, okay, yeah, I know that one. That's pretty cool. And you're just like stacking mad levels of evasion. Oh no, CI, yeah, okay. Stacking ES, yeah. That's awesome, man. Yeah, Trix is a good ascendancy across the board. I need to build a Jug character. I feel like building a Crystallized Omniscience character. Jesus, these lag spikes. This is exactly the example of why Wi-Fi is bad. Games on sale on my wish list. That's fucking awesome. That's awesome. The 65k evasion's huge. Alright, up or down? Down. Oh yeah, it's like a 20-minute plus fight. Screw that. It's like, even if you can do it, you don't want to do it because it just takes so damn long. Thanks for the follow, Hipro. Sorry about the lag spikes on screen. I'm fixing that tomorrow night. It's going to involve a shitload of Ethernet cabling. Oh yeah, that's hectic, man. Living life on the edge. Look at those shitty spikes. Yeah, that's it. There's a lot of builds, if they don't put tattoos as core, that are going to be really hindered. Like, I think almost every build I've run uses tattoos. Like, tattoos are just so damn powerful. Yeah, that's it. Just like the core defensiveness, explodey tattoos are awesome. Like, this makes some builds just completely enabled. Definitely one of the better mechanics they've put in the game in a long time. Ooh, result. Yeah, that's it, man. And it just works, like, amazingly, too. Really? Might be one worth checking out before the end of the league. I've got it cheap and I didn't know what I was going to do with. All right, 2 seconds, guys. I'm gonna run a huge Ethernet cable, dirty Ethernet cable to the goddamn router, which is just outside the door. I'll be back in like a couple minutes. You'll hear me swear and lose my temper at a couple things, but rest assured, I'll be back. Goddamn Wi-Fi. Right, let's fix it. Man, what the fuck?
You should walk before you run, 'cause you might fall to the dust. On your knees in the burning sun, and now you fall to the dust.
Haha! 89 megabit, 92, 93. Stupid Wi-Fi. We're at 90.4 megabit. Alright, let that be a lesson to me. Make sure I hardline the living shit out of everything in this house. Yep, consistent. That's like 2 times the amount of speed off the local Wi-Fi at 32 milliseconds, which has stabilized it. Son of a bitch. 91.5. Alright, speed is capped. That's awesome. I've got a dirty grade Ethernet cable running halfway across the house right now. Alright, that feels more like I'm at home now. Let me run a speed test and check stability. 44 stable. This is actually better than my last house connection that I was in. Damn, that's stable. It ain't shaking. A little bit of shake. Hell yeah. Network engineering 101. If it's slow on Wi-Fi, ram a cable into it. Get out of here, Macron. Hell yeah, man. Yeah, usually it's packet loss, dude. Like, this is stabilized completely just by putting a cable. It's amazing how one change can be so aberrant on a connection. Monday, which was of essence of, so let's talk through the logic behind some of your bullshit. And they're like, oh, have you got the DSL cable connected? I'm like, now you've said that, you've just pissed me off straight away. Like, thank you very much. I was like, this is how it's going to work. This is what you're going to do. And I'm not going to follow a single instruction you're telling me because I do this for a living. Yeah, fuck that, man. Get out of that ISP. They can't guarantee stability, get out of it. Get something with like a 4 or 5G redundancy as well, just in case. We have service providers now that provide 4 or 5G redundancies on their routers. They have smart switch failovers, and they're friggin' awesome. DC switches straight to 5G or 4G. Yeah, that's shit, man. And the thing is, you're probably paying a really bad price as well. Oh, redundancy is a cutover. So when you build when you build infrastructure in remote locations, like you can run things through what's called a QWIP or QWAN GWIP system or whatever, but you usually implement like a satellite failover, or a 4G failover. So what it means is when your main connection goes out, the entire connection automatically switches to like a 4G SIM system. So that way you never have an actual outage. Like if you hit an outage, it automatically fails onto the redundancy system. So secondary system. In Australia, our providers provide that now with smart routers. Or if it starts to detect like severe packet loss, it'll switch it onto the failover if the failover's not faster. Usually it's like the best provider, the biggest provider, which I was going to switch to, they do 25 down, 5 up. And that's the failover redundancy on the 4G. It's really good. Yep. It's in Australia, we actually have 5G home plans that are coming into effect once the 3G network's rolled out and migrated to 5G, and that's in 9 months. And so we'll have a lot more 5G allocation, frequency allocation that should be available. And yeah, Australia is pretty ahead of the 8 ball when it comes to wireless mobile tech in that area. Our cable internet though is pretty bad. Though it's probably better than other countries. Yeah, dude, you definitely should ask to see if they provide that, because it is absolutely a thing. So like when I do infrastructure in the areas that I do infrastructure, we're moving on to like Starlink failover systems and things like that. But yeah, 4G is an easy failover. So network goes down, switches on the 4G mobile network on router, bam, you're still up. At least if you're going to drop out, then at least you can still keep operating without any issues. Yeah, they do it on residential plans now. They used to only do business plans in Australia, but they do it on residential. Yep, that's it. So that's basically the idea of networking redundancy. I didn't realize that until I was looking at plans. I was like, shit, that's like a going norm in this country now. I was like, that's really good. So they do the redundancy plans at like, they do like 60 bucks a month. 5G plans right now, 5G home where you can get it is like 70 bucks a month, and it's 320 megabit and like 1 terabyte data caps, but they have like what they call a peace of mind cap. So they shape it after 1 terabyte of data use down to 25 down, 5 up, which is pretty good. That's pretty awesome, Lurker. Yeah. Australian internet is sort of caught up. Like I have, when I travel remote, which is why I can stream when I'm remote, I have 180 gig a month on my 5G phone plan. So that's why I can stream while I'm traveling and whatnot. I got quite a bit of data. Oh, time lost. So this plan that I'm on now is 100 down, 17 up, and it's 95 a month. It's platinum connection with a company called Internode. Dude, honestly, this build is probably one of my more favorite Delve builds. This and my Vortex Occultist, but this one's way better at bossing. To a point where I'm pretty confident I can do Ubers without Mage Blood. Just because you're basically just running through enemies without any issues at all. This is actually weak right now because I'm not using Taste of Hate. Like, I live in Australia, I think it's a great country, so. Always going to support my my native heritage here. Ooh, Val Outpost. At the end of the day, man, home is home. Ooh, that's fucking nasty. Yeah, that's hectic, man. Yeah, look, Australia's a good country. It's affordable to live here to a degree. Plenty of work. It's not perfect like any country, but at least you get free healthcare, unlike the US. Technically free Medicare, but it's part of the tax system, so. Come on, Crystal King. Bro, your country is not in the best state. Like, and it, to be honest with you, it never has. Like, most other countries around the world have a universal healthcare system or a free healthcare system. It's interesting to see, without getting too far into what I don't like expressing too much political view here, but it's nice living in a country knowing that if I go to the hospital, I'm not going to get a $30,000 bill. That's maybe one of the biggest things that I see as an issue. Yep. Like in Australia, we pay for elective healthcare and there is private health cover, but it's for elective surgeries and healthcare. Like your foundational stuff, that's fully supported under Medicare and it's free. We have a thing called bulk billing over here. Hey, Divine Orb. One of the reasons why I love the country that I live in. Yeah, that's bizarre to us. We don't pay for ambulances. It's all covered as part of our Medicare system. I think we pay like 1.5 or 2.5% levy in our tax. Everyone does in the country, and that covers our healthcare. That's the national healthcare scheme. Most countries do it that way. It's a good way to do it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's insane, man. I've heard stories of where people have just been like, no, I'm not gonna go to the hospital with a broken arm because I can't afford the medical bill. Oh, EpiPens are still expensive here too, man, but they're expensive everywhere you go, unfortunately. It's like I think a levy is 1.5% of your total income for the year. So it's tacked onto your total marginal tax rate because we have a sliding scale tax system. So if you're in the 20% tax bracket, it's 21.5% tax. That's it, and you pay it as part of your fortnightly salary. That's all there is to it. If you earn over 90,000, you pay a surplus levy. So if you're a higher income earner, you pay a bigger part of the Medicare bill. But the only time that happens is if you're over a certain means test in your income. Thanks for the follow, man. Yeah, our system's similar to your system in the UK, and a lot of European countries do a similar sort of system as well. You don't even notice it come out of your pay, honestly. Like, and to be honest with you, like, it's a good way to have a health system that's fully recovered by the tax system basically props up the health system, which is a good way to do it. I'm not pro tax. Like, I hate everybody else. I don't like tax, but that's a tax that I can get behind. Nah, man. Like it's a normal amount of wait times, man. But you shouldn't have like, you know, if you come in with a broken arm to a hospital through an ER, you're going straight to a you're going straight in to get the support you need, medical help you need. Like it doesn't. You're put through based on the priority of your injury, not based on, you know, how much money you got in your pocket. Healthcare shouldn't be contingent on your income ever. That's a really bad way to run a system. And this thing is not going to die because he's sitting on consecrated ground. No, that's it. Like, you know, you go to Medicare Center, yeah, you have wait times. You have wait times if you go to hospital. Yeah, that's it. Like you can get private medical health cover, but it's just strictly an advantage at that point in Australia. Like just, and it's for like elective surgeries, like, you know, anything with laser, eye optic, or anything like that. Dental is still expensive in Australia because it's not covered under Medicare. There are certain services covered under Medicare, but most dental services aren't. Same with eyes and whatnot, but most other things are covered. So, you know, nobody's ever going to be left outside in the rain and be unable to get the help they need, which is a good thing about this country. Well, like dental's a weird one. Like dental's just, yeah, yeah. But the problem is, like, not everybody can afford it in your country. That's the issue. That's it. Like, I used to date a dentist, and her comment was, if you at least brush once a day, that will prevent most illnesses from a from that. And I'm not a doctor or anything like that, obviously, but that's what she used to say to me. And what's funny is a lot of people that have problems don't follow the basic minimum prescription. There's the obvious ones where it happens because it's genetics or whatever, but yeah, if you take the most minimum precautions, then you can prevent a lot of issues. Yeah, that's it. We don't negotiate medical benefits under employers or anything like that in Australia. That's something you sort out yourself privately. You can get medical support under like your superannuation fund, and like income protection is usually also under your super fund and stuff like that. But yeah, it's not something that employers provide in this country, at least that I'm aware of. Basically, moral of the story: Australia is great. Dude, it's a good place to come. We got a pretty multicultural society in Australia too, which is pretty cool. Oh yeah, that's awesome, Nem. That was fucking awesome, man. Like, we're 7 weeks in and I'm still playing it like it was just league start yesterday. Oh man, I've never seen a huntsman in my house ever, and I've lived here for 32 years. A lot of that is like piss and vinegar. Like, we just tell people that shit because it's funny. So drop bears are a serious problem. So in metropolitans, you don't see spiders and snakes. It's when you're out in like rural areas or forest areas or rainforests and stuff like that, yeah, you'll see them. But it's not that common when you're in cities. We just like to really play it up because we think it's funny when foreigners are like, oh, everything can kill you in this country. We're like, yeah, totally. Oh, God. I got full inventory again.
Oh, baby, that was quite a punch. Can somebody check my pulse? It's been a minute since I tasted blood. I forgot how good this was. Oh, honey, it's a fucked up world. Can't you see the fun in that? Somebody better hold me back. My God.
All right. 64%. Jesus, what the hell did that? I don't know how I'm going to top this build next league. I'm going to play Detonate Dead again. Yeah, try and push to like, I usually push to like 350 on my weaker builds. 350 is just a nice weak spot, but if you can get 200 to 300 or roundabouts, you should be pretty okay. And then as you invest more, the lower you can go when you push your defenses up. But you'll still make plenty of currency. No worries, man. Hey, there we go. Not the boss I wanted, but I'll take it. Gotta watch out for that beam. Whoa, you little bastard. Yeah, League mechanic's pretty good, man. I don't mind it. I just think I spent a whole Saturday at one point playing it, and I was just having good fun. Hello, me guys. Probably a long day. No, I didn't think so, buddy. Yeah, man, this is should be the most recent video for the cold Vortex, the Vortex Ignite character, the Elementalist. I haven't really done any updates for like a few weeks on it though, so I did make a few changes I think, but I need to sort of revise it a little bit. I haven't got a video plan set up since I moved, so I gotta have to think about that over the next few nights before I got some time to think. There's another build I was working on that I sort of tabled for or benched for the time being, so I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with that. I sort of want to get it working because I think it's really cool. Is it gonna be good? Probably not. This character, it was like 400 to 500. The new tune, it was like 180, something like that. But it's a minion build, and I'm not sure if it's going to work yet. Like it looks like I might, but I'm not sure. Might also try and play some hardcore before the end of the league. Yeah, dude, this thing is tanky as fuck. Like, this is a 438 depth Kurgal, so he's pretty strong. I can drop Crystal Kings at like 550 at this stage with this build. And I don't even have my Taste of Hate on right now. This is me without Taste of Hate on. Yeah. If I just start slamming 5 ways, if I got spare currency, yeah, definitely hit 100, but I might push this character that I'll save up some more currency and then I'll see what I want to do with that. The hell? Oh, shit. I'm out of dynamite. Son of a bitch. Few times, but just make sure you always just make sure you always got flares in your inventory and you'll be fine. Yeah, I wouldn't try and unless it's a Crystal King, I wouldn't waste time on hidden paths. But yeah, if it's any other pathing, yeah, go for it. Oh, why am I yawning so much tonight? Jeez. You know what I wouldn't mind playing? Some ED, good old classic ED Contagion, eh? Yeah, man, yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't waste my time going after walls that you have to try and find and blow down, and yeah, it's not worth it. Not a good mod. That I can do. Just literally go to like probably 350 to 450 and farm around there. He's got a higher probability the lower you go. I don't think you can turn that off. You could put it on like colorblind mode, maybe that'll sort of fix that for you. But yeah, there's not a lot you can do. Or change your loot filter. So if you get a loot filter where div cards don't pop up like that, you should be fine. Thinking that could be an MTX and there's nothing you can do about that. No worries, man. I'm glad that I can help. It's an easy strat once you know how it works, but until you know, it's hard. Wish I had that explode all the time. And I might watch some nights. I might watch some of the One Piece anime and try and get through that whole anime. Whoa. Goddamn vulnerability. It's like, go sleep, go sleep. Shh, shh. Like, don't hit me anymore. Yeah, man. Damn. Phoenix. Hydra. Might as well do some invitations. How much is that invitation worth actually? 0.62. Right. Really feel like playing an axe build. Whoa. Hey Mario, how's it going, dude? I'm still kicking and well, man. Just been moving house for the last week. How's your, what depth are you at now, dude? Like 7,000 or something like that? I don't like that mod because of the possessed mod. Man, that's a ridiculous build. So I usually do rusted scarabs with strand because strand is just a straight line. And then yeah, you want a 20% quality of maps. If you can put in fragments from Atsiri as well, do that. That'll give you 5% per fragment, I'm pretty sure. And then you want to just run like as many sextant mods you can over your void stones, and then that should get you there. Then obviously set your atlas up as well, so you got all the delve nodes on the atlas. More or less, that's what you got to do to maximize your sulfite game. Usually do like five maps to like 42,000 sulfite on average. I could do this in shapers actually. Oh crap. Just literally just your standard sextants. That's all you should need. I wouldn't use like greater ones or anything, not for like compilation of resource. That'd be a pretty severe investment. But yeah, if you can get better scarabs, do it. But yeah, rusters are fine. That'll get the job done. I mean to say, like, you'll get tons of scarabs down in delve, tons of sextants down in delve anyway. The other thing I do is invitation, so I do delve and invitation farming like this. pretty sure I've made enough to. One point four div. Might as well do some shapers as well. Oh, we can do some boss runs. That's pretty lazy on my end. It's like, just base tank it. Probably can do shaper pretty easily, but I want to get to level 98 first. Jesus Christ. I don't know why I feel like playing Syndicate. Gotcha. Yeah, okay. 153 chaos, that's not too bad. Might as well make this more interesting. Yeah. Oh shit. I can't believe this bloody build worked. Alright guys, I'm fading pretty hard tonight, but I'll be back online tomorrow night since I have normal internet. And yeah, I might see if I'll either push heist or I'll progress my other character that I'm working on. But yeah, anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow night, and have a good one.